In this lesson, let's explore the last of the three options that we have over here: transform, crop, and now distort. Distort is rather aggressive, let me put it that way. So it has limited use, but it can be used in a very creative way too. So let's do this. Let's come over into main media on a blank experimental lab and bring down our oil refinery. Now, let's go ahead and pick up our wind turbines right here. I think these are both the same length. So I have the wind turbines on the top and I have the oil refinery on the bottom. The whole thrust of what we're talking about on our spot is going to renewables. So I want a unique way, if you will, to bring the wind turbines up and over the oil refinery. We're going to use distort. Select it. Come over here and select distort. Now you can see it over here, bottom left, bottom right, and top left. We can control each and every one of those values in a very independent way. For me to do this, I think it's going to be easier for me to do it in reverse. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get right about there. I'm going to come up here and click this button to put keyframes on all four of my items in distort. Very quick way to do it. That's my final state. That's the way I want it to be when it ends. I'm going to come all the way to the front end here. Let's snap right there. In this case, don't forget that when you've added a keyframe to a particular piece, like in distort, and you make a change in a different position on the timeline, Final Cut Pro realizes it has to have a keyframe. It adds it for me. So if I come over and let's start by grabbing up here, and you can see every one is independent. Get right about there for now. Let's pull this one down here. And it is, as you can see, making the keyframes as I move stuff. I'm going to get these two rather close to each other, just like that. I am kind of eyeballing this. I would probably use the numbers over here just to make it perfect. I'm going to pull the center one down like this, and there you go. It made the keyframes for me that I need to make a change. And I'll tell you what, let's see what it looks like. Come over here, select, and press the space bar. An interesting way, if you will, let me go ahead and click done, to present an image on top of another one. Now, all three things that we have done in the last three lessons can be done to stills or videos. It doesn't have to be a video. It could be just a still photograph if you want it to be. But those three items located in your viewer right here give you a lot of transformational control over your videos or your stills.